Hello everyone, I am Salih from Rotatelab, and I am here today, as you can see at the title of my speech, Creating Talent When Your Region Lacks of It. So it is a strategy for growing your team when you are in a city that's not as close, anywhere close to ecosystem. Just quick introduction about myself. I am a 30-year-old software developer, software engineer, who worked in various places, which contains companies and government institutions, and also academy as well. That is to do about my speech as well. We established Rotatelab in early 2012 in Gaziantep. Is a city. It is really a great story. We, with my older brother, we co-founded Rotatelab, as I said. And since then, it is like 2.5 years. We are developing hyper casual mobile games. Yeah. As you can see, the position of Gaziantep throughout Turkey, it is like almost close to border with Syria. And you may think like, okay, how the hell these guys reached? By the way, I didn't say the size of the team. We are 28 brilliant people. So you may ask how the hell these guys reached a number like 28. And this is our strategy that I want to just open some minds about this stuff. I want to ring a bell for some entrepreneurs that are in the field about talent creation or hiring the already qualified talents. So we prefer the second one, by the way. Sorry, the first one. It is like there are so many parameters for managing the first one. But if you have your strategies really well, you can do financially and both, and also business-wise, good decisions you can take. Let's discuss about pros and cons of hiring and raising talents. As you can see at the beginning, the first one is strong and common culture. It is, you can hire someone from it's already raised talents, but are you be able to share same culture with them? Is your culture is constructed in a way that they can be easily adapted? If it is a question mark in there, you may just want to step back and think about your culture strategy as well. So with this context, surely having a, let's say, already built up academy strategy, it is really beneficial, we can say. Also for cooperation, it is part of the culture as well, by the way. Since you are having an academy system in your team, in your company, you raise them with the cooperation mindset. It is so strange that in most of the companies, we can observe that this kind of cooperation culture is really hard to adapt, really hard to build. So we think that it is also the best side of this approach. Also, you can see shared vision throughout the whole team. Today, we are 10 people from Rotatelab in this event because not me, just all the team has the same vision for the company, and that's really valuable to attain, I think. Also feeling belong, that is also, you can combine that with the shared vision. Since an academy process has been built within the company, they feel belong to that company. it is so hard to attain again, as I said, while hiring people. And also, if we think about cost-wise, it is low initial cost, as you can see. Because, as you know, within the whole software engineering, let's say, ecosystem, we are expensive people. The senior ones, really expensive. So if you are just creating them from the ground up, it is really valuable and low initial cost, we can say. And this is my favorite one, location independence. Yeah, that's why we are in Gaziantep. Because once you have your vision and your knowledge, and if you can transfer that knowledge into transferable way, you can, and if you have capable people around you, that's a huge plus, by the way, you can easily convert these, transfer these knowledge to the other people. And if they are capable, they became brilliant people, as our team. So direct production is one setback for this approach, by the way, because once you, let's say, introduce anyone into this system, it will approximately take 6 months almost to benefit as, let's say, junior developer. But if your plans are a little bit tight, yeah, I know that this approach is not so suitable for your business needs. But if you have long plans, it is nothing. Let's say if you have a 10-year plan, 6 months is nothing. Also, less mentorship needs, since senior guys also capable and professional, they require minimum, almost none mentorship need. But if you introduce someone in the sector, it is like you need to have some mentorship on them. Yeah, so I introduce you our system, Rotatelab Academy. We first lower the barrier of entrance for the people by this method. So basically we are looking for their hunger for learn, hunger for knowledge. And then also their personality and their cognitive, let's say, abilities throughout. So we take some people, basically. It is like not so, let's say, rocket science. We take a group of people. By the way, we are applying this phase by phase. Let's say it's like a term. Mostly it is like 3 months terms. So as I said, we took these people and we apply 1 month of basic concepts curriculum on them. So these concepts are really fundamental, and it is like you cannot think without the concepts, right? If your concepts are misplaced, and if you have, let's say, some fundamental knowledge faults, you may not perform so well, unfortunately. So we, at the beginning, for 1 month, spending 1 month to just have the perfect concept heritage in their minds. After that, we create, this is the most funny, the most enjoyable phase of the academy. We create together. We create together some products. We create together, like, for, let's say, within 1 month, we create 3 prototypes together. It is like you do your business as a senior, and if you, while you are developing, if you have the mentality of explaining yourself, observing yourself, and explaining it in a way that they can take some benefits, they will surely have some benefits. So for 1 month, we do workshops together. Basically, one senior guy is sitting and the other ones are watching. The senior guys having some technical, let's say, challenges along the way. And by that time, senior always thinking to, okay, I will use this kind of method to solve this technical problem. Okay, now I'm explaining why I'm thinking in that way. This is the minor moments, actually. Those moments are valuable, and if you are saying exactly what they need to hear in that moment, like how you take your decision for solving that problem, it is a perfect thing. They are in love with you. Yeah. And also, we have some interactive sessions also. So not always the senior guy is just working. Sometimes, okay, I summarize this, let's say, mechanic, and we have some small additional mechanic for it. I'm off the chair, guys. You can take my seat, and I will assist you. Also, this is one of the practices we use. Okay. My GIF is not moving, I think. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. With supervision, by the way, we do, for example, I'm saying that for a game developer academy program, we do code reviews. I haven't seen this anywhere, unfortunately. Like constructing a strategy like academy and also doing code reviews. Code reviews are really messy things, by the way. Did you see any candidate's code which is not even junior? Let's confess that. It is garbage. But you need to have the patience to just, okay, it can be garbage. Since it is expected, by the way, you will not shame this guy also. Yeah, it is garbage, but we will fix it. Did you think of this method or this programming pattern, for example, to solve your problem? Okay, let's code it together, vice versa. Also, throughout this process, the mentorship and psychological need is still something that overlooked. Yeah, you may explain everything technically, but sometimes these guys feel overwhelmed, especially when they see some products on the market, let's say, distant from their current skill set. Okay, how the hell these guys are doing this perfect stuff? I'm so far away. I don't think that I will make a game developer. So within these periods, if the people that you already, let's say, took for your academic program, it is really important to just give the right morale and right mentorship in the right moments, like these kind of motivation loss moments. And also, we have our graduation projects. Yay! They make their graduation by explaining a really, let's say, basic concepts, and they are just the heart of our academic program, by the way, since they are on the stage. If they are on the stage and if they mess up something, they will have a hard time because they will feel like that. So it is like this, you know, if you want to learn something really good, you need to teach it. So they get into the teacher's mindset while they are graduating. So this section is really important just for that reason. Yeah, these are the previous ones are maybe the, let's say, student's perspective. And as co-founder or partner or just founder, you have some things to do. Because at first you need to be patient, because these people are just getting started and you will see the results in the long run. You will not see exactly quick results. That means that you need to postpone some, let's say, some close financial let's say, goals, unfortunately. And we are following this approach because we plan for the long run. We don't want to just have some quick, let's say, goals throughout the process. We are planning in the long run, and we are believing in the power of creating a strong team. So being patient, again, is really crucial. Create a resilient pipeline. It is for when you are working with a publisher, for example. There are some expectations, like monthly. You need to deliver some, let's say, products at the end of the month. So while you are giving this academic program, are you okay with, let's say, delivering the results? And this is, by the way, the most crucial one, again, for a co-founder. If your, let's say, pipeline is not so resilient, you will have a hard time while you are educating the, let's say, newcomers and designing the, let's say, broken pipeline again and again. So you need a resilient pipeline for this. So you need to, let's say, spend hours and hours maybe ideating how the make it perfect, your pipeline. Again, this is the one problem I see from the whole game entrepreneurs throughout the sector, is that they are focusing on so many things at the same time. Thank you, by the way. Yeah, they are focusing on so many things. You may have your goals turn by turn. This is a bad news, but this is the way it works. If you are, let's say, I will give you our history, by the way, at the end of the presentation. For terms, you may change your strategy. Okay, now we are expanding our team. Let's spend our resources on, let's say, academy kind of thing. Okay, now we are trying to master our craft. So let's go with that. So let's stop recruiting people, you can say. Sorry. Yeah. It is also a missed part, I think. Have passion and expertise of the field. There are a lot of entrepreneurs. We see that, okay, there is some good money in the gaming sector. Let's just enter it without the passion. That's a huge no. Yeah, also you need to create the environment for your team's growth, not just in the academy phase, also throughout the whole period of your company. That's why we are coming here with 10 people. Because it is, again, if you, let's say, make it abstract, it is still part of the academy. This is the culture of the company, by the way. Yeah, be not too aggressive business-wise. Yeah, you may have some objective key results, but if you can expand them, if you can just tamper with them, and if you are gaining something in the long run, it will be better, I think. And also focusing on the harmony of the team. Technical-wise, it is like a paradise, I can say. If you created some, let's say, talent pool, a team that can work seamlessly, well, oh my God, you have unlocked a new superpower. Yes. Yeah, being patient is something like this. We can see that this guy's qualification is growing slowly but steadily. Actually, not steadily, it is exponential. But most of the entrepreneurs lose their patience, I think, at this point, close to this point. Because, yeah, you may see that, okay, this guy is not progressing. Maybe we can say goodbye for him. Yeah. You need to be in the right mindset. Sometimes you may see that, okay, right now things are going just steadily. I need to do some aggressive moves. No. actually things are getting better, but you are not, you don't see the whole picture. So that's why you are seeing it as a constant, but actually it's progressing. You should feel that. By the way, I have great gifts, but I think they are frozen. Yeah, they don't move. Yeah. Yeah, this is the actually mindset, overall mindset. You tend to overestimate what you can do in 3 months. Okay, within 3 months we will build the perfect pipeline and we will educate some people and we will do vice versa. But no, you need to make your plans in like for 3 years, actually. This is the actually mental battle. I like this quotation from James Clear. Maybe you know him from Atomic Habits, his book. It is not harder task-wise. It is harder patience-wise, actually. So it requires thinking in long term, removing limiting beliefs, and avoiding lure of status. Trusting the things, small things, will lead into big things. It is like so cookie cutter, let's say, sentence, but just if you think it a little bit deeper about that, it will prove your point. It will give you some, let's say, insight. Yeah, just small things can lead to big things. You need to think about that. Yeah, you need, as I stated previously, you need to give your undivided attention to the stuff, and these stuff should be not more than like 3 or 2 or 3. And you couldn't handle my undivided attention. Yeah, this one's the funny one, actually. If it would play it, it will make you laugh. Yeah, you finished your academy program. Is it finishing there? No. You, as most of you know, maybe you tried this, by the way, academy program within your company. We are just giving some educations, and people are leaving so quickly because they get good offer from the other sides. Yeah, that's why the culture is really important for this. So hire the great and trustworthy personalities, yes, but are you capable of keeping them in the team? It is to do with if you like make aggressive business plans, and if you are not treating them like, since it's a human factor, you need to be thinking in a, let's say, humanly manners. So maybe you will deliver a product just maybe 3 or 4 days after its due date. It is really a crucial moment for these kind of stuff. Your behavior in that term, it is really critical. You need to always stand in your employee's side. If you, let's say, treat them poorly within that period of time, it is a huge no-no for your culture. So you may not keep these guys in the long run in your team. Yeah. Also, there's a saying about scoreboard. I think it's one of the books. I'm not quite sure about that right now. The score will take care of itself. There's a saying about it like this. Yeah. You may think that, okay, I have some, let's say, Q3 plans. At the end of quarter 3, I want to reach, let's say, this amount of downloads. Yeah, okay, but are you really need to go for it? Just aim it so passionately that you forgot that you are working with people. I'm saying that you shouldn't worry about this, because if you hire the great personalities, if you are thinking their growth, career growths, if you are thinking that, okay, I need to make and let's say business processes for this guy better and better, optimize and optimize, the score will take care of itself. Actually, you may reach your business goals sooner than your expectations. Yeah, this is actually a summary of the culture. This is the main, the soul of our academic program. Yeah, we educate people without the fear of they will leave us. We are trying our best to treat them well enough so they don't want to leave. This is our approach, actually. And, you know, at the end of our academy program, we tell them, okay, you may leave. We will not sign you anything, okay, since you take education in this program. No worries. We help to start your career, get your career started. It is so strange that it's an emotional paradox, actually. Once you let things go, the things will go in your way. It is like, since we are letting them go, okay, you can go, no problem. We will support you and we will try to find a more suitable job for you. If you make these offers, it's like shockingly they are willing to stay. So as a summary, as I said, strategy and terms. Should you go deeper or wider? Deeper means mastering your craft. Wider means making your team much more, let's say, scale. Define your aggressiveness levels. It is, again, term by term, you can change your aggressiveness. And also, when you are going deep, if you are in a phase that you are going deep, you need to master your craft. For example, I'm telling for hyper-casual sector, for, let's say, you want to educate your game design team, you just go for the, let's say, top 500 games and just deconstruct them, just, let's say, construct a 1 week game design, let's say, event within your team. Yeah, it's perfect. You should go like this. But not always, as I said, since your strategy may change turn by turn. Again, when you are going wide, grow your team and transfer that knowledge as much as you can. Also, to give a good education, you need to get into the mindset of a teacher. That requires you to make so much empathy with the team and create strong materials and experiences for really great teaching sessions. Resilient culture, as I said, is what keeps your, let's say, already created talents in the team. And also be aware of the ecosystem, like these kind of events. Don't be shy and show yourself and just attend these kind of meetings as much as you can. So I explained the methodology, actually, but now let's examine this methodology application with the Rotatelab team. As a case study, we will just examine it. We established at 2012 and in Gaziantep University's Technopark. We made 2 hit games within 1 year with our current publisher. And thanks to these hits and our in-house academic program, now we've grown to 28 brilliant people. Actually, these are our 2 hit games. If you haven't downloaded and played it, I suggest you to do. Q Jumping and Riddle Labs, both still scaling. Right now, Riddle Labs is just still on the development phase, but it's soft launch and launch. It passes to the launch phases. Yeah, this is our timeline. Everything I said from the, let's say, presentation can be formalized in here, actually. As I said, we established our company in May 2020. And November 2020, we started the academy phase 1. And we grow our team at the size of 7. So after that, we just master our crafts, and we just focused on just improving our skills. And when we reached to the May 2021, we made our first exclusive deal with our publisher. And right after October of that year, we find our first hit, Q Jumping. And with that first hit, within, let's say, October and December, within that time period, we will just, we make our soft launch and development stuff. And after that, we made immediately Academy Phase 2. Because we gain our confidence, let's say, for, let's say, creative confidence. It is really important to attain, by the way. So right after that, we thought that, yeah, we may have some good ideas, some good game designs. Okay, so now let's just make our team grow more. So we applied Academy Phase 2, and our team size has expanded to 16 in that period of time. Right after that, we found our second hit. And with that confidence also, we made the Academy Phase 3, and our team grown to now 22. Actually, that's not current number. After that, since we grew that much, we thought that, okay, we need to have HR and also accounting branches in our company. So right now we are 28 people. Yeah, you can see some cool pictures of our team. Since we are in Gaziantep, you will see a barbecue photograph. Actually, these are gifts, but unfortunately, they are not playing. I'm just showcasing some of our games. We are known for our originality, if you haven't played our games. We think that those mechanics are original. Maybe you can make comments about that. Again, like this. Yeah, I mentioned some books within my presentation. You can find these. We are also caring so much about personal development, so we are always making the team and ourselves read these kind of personal development books. Thank you for listening.